Hey guys, Tony with Culinary Seasons, and I want to show you how I put together the pork butt or pork shoulder, depending on whichever you're going to get from your store. I'm going to show you how to inject it and put the rub on it. And recipes are on the website for this, so head over to culinaryseasons.com and check it out. Let's get going, and I'll show you how to throw this together real quick. So first off, you got the brine that you've pre-mixed: soy sauce, water, apple juice, brown sugar, and Worcestershire, and a little bit of salt. We got my injection needle here. This is a bone-in shoulder, so there is a bone on this side. It's a blade bone, so it kind of runs this direction in the pork shoulder. So let's go ahead and fill this. All right. So because you got that bone in here in the blade, we're going to go about 2-inch sections across the top, and I'm just going to go down until I hit the blade on this side, and then injecting it as you're squeezing it up. You just want to inject until you start seeing it plump up or the juice is coming out. I've got the one side. I'm going to flip it and do the other side. All right, now that we've got that injected, I want to pat it off a little bit, excess off of there, because we want to go in right with our rub. And I'm going to change my glove for this. You notice I'm using a dry hand and a wet hand because I don't want to contaminate my rub here. So this mix has brown sugar, salt, some chipotle powder in it. It's a nice rub because you get a little bit of heat, you get a little bit of sweet. Got brown sugar. And same thing, we're just going to give it a quick rub down here. Get it on the ends here real good. Okay, since this is the last bit, I'm just going to use both hands and get a nice rub on it all here. So in this case, I'm ready to go with the Meatstick Chef X, and I'm going to stick it right in the middle here to get a good read. This Meatstick Chef X is about 4 inches total length. This is the charging station, real small, real easy, lightweight, goes in your pocket real easy. For me, that's great. Get it out to the grill in my pocket. So like I said, I'm just going to get this stuck right in here through that fat cap. So we're going to get it on the Traeger and do a smoke all day with it and show you at the end how it is. Head over to the Meatstick. I have a link on my website, culinaryseasons.com, and check it out. You're going to like this. It's a cool little tool to have in the kitchen, and the app is great as well. So, all right, here we go, right under the Traeger. Got the Chef X in there. Put it right over that roasting pan I got in there to catch the drippings. And we're going to close the lid and let it go for about 9 hours or so and see how it goes. We'll check in about 6.
I want to show you how easy it is to use this app. Hit Setup Cook, brings you to the next page and select Smoke, select Pork, select what cut of meat you're using, select your cook settings. In this case, you can use the plus and minus to increase or decrease. Click Next and it'll create your cook. If looking for the probe thermometer, it'll always remind you to insert completely on the Chef X. During your cook, you can monitor the Chef X. The circled number is the internal temperature of the meat. You can see the detailed temperatures of the thermometer, the 3 internal and the 1 external on the right. After 6 hours of cook, you can see the temperature difference and the trend of the cook in the blue area.
All right, the temp on the pork's hit over 160, and I'm going to pull it off and wrap it. Pork shoulder off the smoker, and I'm going to give it a wrap and get it back on there. And actually put the probe through the top of the foil. All right, we did a low and slow smoke of the pork shoulder we had with the Meatstick Chef X thermometer. And I got to tell you, this turned out amazing. I want to show you, I don't know if you can see, you got some smoke ring on that pork, got a nice bark on it as well. And I'm going to load this up with some spicy barbecue sauce, savory coleslaw that's on the website. And I'm going to give it a taste right now and let you know how it is. How does that look? A nice big pulled pork sandwich with some spicy barbecue sauce and some savory coleslaw. Here we go. Add a nice toasted warm bun to that. It is going to knock your socks off. That pork turned out so well, and I think a big part of it has to do with that thermometer. The Meatstick Chef X thermometer reads temperature in 4 places in there. You can see it on the app, and you get a nice idea of where the temperature is falling. What I really liked about that is that I could see that the center might have been a certain temperature, but middle of the stick, it was lower. So I think using that thermometer really helped me dial that in and then let it rest for about 20 minutes. Minimal juice loss. The pork was nice and moist, and the whole family loved it. Try the pulled pork recipe I have on the website and the savory coleslaw. Spice up some barbecue sauce and enjoy it. Head over to the website, culinaryseasons.com, for recipes, and I'll talk to you guys soon.